Hello, hello. I click live. Let me cut on some lights. Get this lights going. Hold on, hold on. There's so much stuff happening. There we go. So it took me a while to get situated because I got this weird stuff going on with this software. I'm not going to wrestle with it no more today. I will deal with it when I deal with it. But I thought I'd hop on for a quick crochet chat and to share with you some of my bears. Some of them still need just a little bit more, but I'm going to share with you what I have so far. I have 5 bears. One of them is downstairs. It still needs its little overalls. So here's the brown one. He's pretty much finished. He has his overalls. He cute. That's a little full body turn. He's pretty much finished. He's got his eyebrows and everything. The other 2 don't have their eyebrows yet. But this one has on a blue jumper. Isn't he cute? He's a little bit bigger. But his overalls is finished. I just need to add his eyebrows. And then this one is finished. He has blue eyes. And I got the blue overalls and a little pocket. He has a little pocket. So he's pretty much finished. I just need to add his eyebrows. And so today, I'm working on this one. I'm working on his overalls. I want to finish his overalls today. He's the biggest of all of them. So his is like a purple. So I need to, today I'm going to add the buttons to the overalls. And I think I'm going to add some white trim to here. I'm not taking the clothes off again because his feet are big. And then when I get his eyebrows on and I get their eyebrows on, I'll take pictures of every last one of them and probably put them on to my Instagram. I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to just pop on, work on the trim for his bib and go from there. Because the one thing I'm finding about these bears is I'm going to have to pick a yarn type so they all end up the same size. Because like this one is a little bit, they're all different sizes. So in order to keep them consistent and make them, one price for sale, when I get ready to sell them, I need to make sure that they at least are the same size. And then I don't have to wrestle like this one. His putting on his bib, his overall was pretty rough. So nevertheless, let's work on the outline. Then I'll probably try to sew the buttons on. We'll see how far I get. I'm not going to be, like I said, I'm not going to be long. Welcome to my channel. If you're joining live or if you watch the replay, I want to say welcome. Welcome to my new subscribers. I want to welcome you. I think I have some new subscribers, so I need to be consistent. I haven't decided if I'm going to be consistent all the time live, but I'm here today. And let's work on the trim. And like I say, I don't know what's going on with the background. I don't like this background that they have. I need to see if I can make it like a full screen or if that's just the way they're doing it now. So we'll see. But like I say, these software companies, they change all the time. And I am, going to go ahead and just join this yarn and get it started. And I'm just doing a single crochet stitch. I'm joining with you can't see my hands. I need to fix it where you can see what I'm working on while I'm working on it. Just doing a single crochet stitch. Make sure. Don't start blinking on me. It's like it's not stable. If it goes out, hang in there. I don't know if it's me, my side, or if it's the other the company side. But I'm on here. So if I pop off, hang in there. I may pop back on. Technology, you cannot control it. It controls you. So unless it does something really odd, we just hang in there and keep it moving. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to take off this overall and work on it. It was a ordeal getting it on his little feet. His feet were so big. I don't want to go back through that again. So, just in case I haven't said it, happy Valentine's Day to you. I'm going to go out in a little bit. And get some things done before the storms come tomorrow. So, I thought about coming on earlier this week, but sometimes life doesn't play fair. Nothing bad or anything, but it's just sometimes you think you're going to get something done and you don't. That's why I need to probably lean more on pre-recorded. We'll see. I kind of like going live sometimes. I like when you guys come on and talk to me. So I'm not going to complain right now. This works up pretty fast. I'm going around his bib. Just kind of give it some color. I think the white will go good because of his snout. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put a little line on it. So, like I say, once I get everything finished, I have one more bear outfit, and his color is so odd. He's like a teal green color. And because of that, I really don't want to. I have to be careful with the outfit. Like this outfit is not something I would pick for this bear, but if it's going to his forever home, I just make it blend in as nicely as I can with his skin color. And if it doesn't go to the forever home, I can always change out the bib to match whoever wants the bear. It doesn't have to go to the person that ordered it. The bear stays the same. It's the outfit that can be changed. So I got to get back up in here, and I'm really I like my new shelf that's over there. You guys can't see it, but one day I'll turn it around. Or maybe if this thing worked wide enough, you probably could see it. But it's not doing me right. So, in the poor little Kia, the store itself is going out of business. So, I'm thinking about trying to go see what I can buy before they go bye-bye. I can see it going out of business because people here in the area, they're not into the furniture. Is just like doesn't look like it's real solid. And then when you go in there, it's like a little maze. You have to figure out how to get out safely. And then when you get out, say you want to buy something, you see a piece of furniture, that you want, then you have to kind of go in the warehouse and find it. It's like a self-service type thing. And I don't think that's a good fit for most Memphians or anyone. I that's just too much. And now when you go into the store to check out, they have self checkout now. So it's like people, I think even in the age of technology, people they still like humans. They like to see humans. This is what I'm doing so far. I'm coming along pretty nicely, coming around the finish line. So, say it didn't take too long to come around. It's a nice little simple single crochet stitch. And it gives it some niceness to the outfit. All of these bears are handmade with love. And I really enjoy making them. I may make some little baby ones. We'll see. We will see how that turns out. But like I said, I'm coming to the edge of this, the back of it. It's looking pretty good so far. And as soon as I finish that, I'm gonna sew on those buttons. I'm not gonna put a pocket on this one. I could put a pocket, but I'm not. I started putting the pockets on a few of the ones I've already sold. And these I just decided not to put pockets for the sake of trying to get them finished because I had created so many bears already. I have created during the winter storm, I created like 5 bears. I'm thinking to myself, what? I guess I must have been bored or I really enjoyed making them. So I want to create one more. I'm going to do a pink one. And then I think that'll be it for this size bear. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? But I don't know if we're going to get, we'll see what happens with the weather. It's kind of warm here. But it's kind of, you don't know. We're still in February. I hear tomorrow's going to be bad with storms. So I got to do all my running around and errands and stuff today. Trying to get that done. Okay. Finish that part. Let's seal it off. And I will fasten it in. Here he is so far. I did like a little nice white trim. I think it would go good with his snout. And now I'm going to put some buttons on. Isn't that cute? Go ahead and put these buttons on right quick. I don't like the background of this software. I don't know what they're doing. What are you doing, StreamYard? What are you doing? Why do I have a portrait instead of the landscape, the full screen? So maybe when I send it and I send the video, they can tell me if it's me or thee. Me or thou, I should say. Is it me, StreamYard, or is it thou? Don't be switching up no software. I'm still learning it. So I played around with the background one day, and it could be me, and it might not be, because if I don't put something colorful back there, it's just a black screen. I'm like, what is happening? So I got these little buttons. This one is a different kind. It says handmade with love. I could get some buttons with my name on it, but I didn't have time. It's easy to just slap that handmade with love on and go on about your life. So I put my yarn, I split the yarn, and I put it onto this, what do they call this, needle for buttons. It kind of flattens out, lets you go through the needle hole pretty quickly. I don't know what they call it. Button needle. I've had it for a minute. I had to keep it real nice and neat in my little container so I don't lose it because it's so thin. I've had to buy one, second one before. So I lost my first. I don't know where that one went. I have no idea. So when I split the yarn, it gives me enough for the second button. And what I'm going to do is just put this on here. I just go through this buttonhole a couple times. Then I'll tie a knot and I'll trim it. And then I'll take a little fabric glue just to make sure it seals nice and tight. So let's get this one done. It works up pretty. Doesn't take a long time. You just got to sit down and do it. You know, just like this room. It's coming along nicely, but I just need to get up here and just spend some time and do it. Nothing just happens. So to all my replay viewers, welcome, welcome, welcome. To all my new followers, subscribers, welcome. I just need to sit down and do stuff. You know, it's so easy to get distracted in this day and age. All the stuff that's going on. I don't watch all that craziness. I'm sorry. I hear about it. You can't help but hear about it because it's everywhere, especially on YouTube. So you can't help but hear about what's happening. Kind of like forced fed this stuff. So I'm going to do the thing where it's like crisscross. So this is in the back. And I'll show you the finished product once I finish. No need to show you ahead of time. And I got it where you can move the buttons around if you need to. If the person that gets this bear, if they like the buttons somewhere a little bit higher or lower, they can do that. I'll weave in the end in a little bit. Not right now. Make sure the back of it is straightened out when I sew this next button on. I can't remember the name of the buttons. Oh, I got it. I want to say, I'm not going to even say the name, just in case I say it wrong. But it's this little thin, flat needle that can close up inside the button. All these tools. I don't even go and look for new tools because it's just too much. Too much. I would spend it all. I spend all my money. I would spend all my money on it. There's so much fancy, dancy stuff. So what I do is as I put this needle through the buttonhole, just trying to make sure that button is, that one is kind of upside down. Oh well. But I try to make sure that the button is upright. Sometimes you can twist it. That one, I think you can twist it. And sometimes it gets a little crooked. Life happens. I promise you the world won't stop if you do something wrong. in the crochet world is called just frog it. Just frog it. You mess up, just frog it. Sometimes you may have to start all the way from scratch. But I promise you, the world won't stop turning because you make a mistake, because the button is upside down, because you missed a stitch and added one in a different row. I've done that before. It's like when I count, and it's like, oh, I'm supposed to have 12 and I only have 11. So the next row, I add a stitch. But you have to be careful when you're doing bears, because it may have, like when you're supposed to end it and you need to put the arms on, you're going to have to navigate those arms to make sure that you get it on, because you messed up with a stitch. And the arm is now twisted if you start with that pattern itself. So you got to be careful with some patterns. And the thing with buttons, you can always, like I say, if it don't turn out the way you like, you can just start over again. Nothing is going to, nothing. The world won't, nobody's going to get arrested because you got the button on crooked. I mean, if you kind of type A or whatever they call it, ADD, if it bothers you, just take it off and start over again. But if you ask me, done is better than perfect. That's what I'm starting to say these days. Done is better than perfect. Let's cut this. Okay, come on. And I always put my cap back on. And voila, we have finished. We did the outline of the bear's overalls. And we are putting the buttons on to his overall strap. And we are putting the button in through his clothes. You can move it up and move it down, move it around, whatever you want to do. There. Buttons. I'm going to weave this in. That's the back. Let me just hide it. Let me hide it for the photo. Hold on. Here's the bear. He needs his eyebrows. And I was thinking about maybe a little line for the mouth. We'll see. And there he is. And I made the straps to be like an X, but it can be however you want it. It can be up and down, straight. But there he is. So that is what I have for today. We did the outline on this. We put on the buttons. And this little guy is finished. All but the eyebrows. So that's all for now. Till next time. Bye.